Welcome back to the lounge. I'm Balance. And on today's show, I want to do something just a little bit different. Today, I want to talk about the state of men and women, black men and women in our community, and I think a lack of what male accountability and things that we have done to contribute to our state of our community. And it's not 100% all of our faults. I think that it's a mixture between the things that we've done that will put women in certain states. So I feel the need to apologize for men who really want to be in relationships with women, give you ladies a sincere apology, and try to make things a little bit better so we can come to the table and have the discussions that are necessary for us to become one, community. So first thing I want to start off is acknowledging the mistakes that us men have made. And I think the number one mistake and the thing that I hear the most from my women viewers are basically, you guys feel unprotected. And men have left you unprotected. You do not feel protected. This is why you're in your masculine energy. And I believe that to an extent we have done that. I think that we've let you down in other ways, as far as like sexualizing you, and you know, with the music and stuff like that. And it's starting to spread to our women. So our women are becoming more like us. We led the way in leading the way to make you guys more like us, instead of leaving you in the soft space that you guys actually needed. So I think that's one thing. Another thing is, even when we had issues with us being in the home, I know that there are some men, and I'm not going to say all men, because most of the men that I know do have relationships with their children, but I think there is a thing where we kind of get, I think, out of alignment with the mom after a while. And what happens is that the men just rather not deal with the mom, so it kind of alienates them from their children as well. So these are the things that I really want to put down a sincere apology to you women for. And we have to understand that us being leaders, we have led the way to this destruction. A lot of it does come from, you know, systemic racism and things that have been put in place, but it's still no excuse for us to leave our women out there like that. So I want to express a sincere apology for that, and hope that, you know, we can come to the table and find a way to work past the hurt, and stop blaming each other for everything, and look at the parts that we play in it and take accountability for that. So, you know, once we take this responsibility and, you know, understand that men, we have played a part. We've played a big part in not giving a fuck that bitch, bitches ain't shit but hoes and trick, and the way that we kind of portrayed our women, because it was a soft spot. Yes, men was simping hard in the 70s and all that stuff, but I think even with that, we had a better outlook. Once we stopped not giving a fuck about our women and all of that stuff, I think they had no choice but to become hard and to, you know, start doing things for themselves. And I know what a lot of guys is gonna say. They're gonna, you know, talk about feminism and, you know, the government stepping in and women kicking men out the house for the checks. Okay, that's cool. All good. I understand that that has a part, but men, we have to stop leaning on those excuses as well, and really think about what we are doing as individuals, because the only way we can do something on a community level is as an individual first. You have to clean up your mess first before you can clean up a community's. So I think I challenge the men to take responsibility and really understand what you would have wanted as a kid living in a household. You would have wanted your mom and your dad to be together. You would have wanted your dad to respect your mom. You would have wanted to, be able to wake up to your dad and your mom getting along and stuff. So I think this is a responsibility that men have to create a soft place for women to land, and hopefully this will open our women up to doing that. So their feelings, women's feelings, they have the right to feel any way that they choose to feel, even if we don't agree with them with those feelings. Like, you can be a good dad and do all of these things and support your family and do this. If the woman feels a certain way, those are her feelings, and we have to acknowledge those feelings and do what we can to make them feel loved and make them feel covered and protected in their feelings. Now, I'm not saying that you guys have to bow and bend and do all of this, but just make them feel heard. At the end of the day, make them feel heard. And if it's something that you can do to repair something that's wrong with your relationship, I think that you guys should, step and do it, because the alternative is leading us to where we are now with the videos that I post. Seeing women like I just seen a video of Suki Honda. She's in London, and it's just some foul shit that she's saying, and that shouldn't represent our women. Our women are better than that. You know what I mean? But they have to get their bag. They have to do whatever they have to do, and that's part of how they do it. Because we sexualize them. We said that we like those things, so they do that to get money from us or to attract us or whatever reason it is. So I think that we need to start, I want to say, just being nicer to our women, man. And a lot of these podcasts, they do tear down women. I think that there is, I don't feel that Kevin Samuels did it as much as a lot of these other guys, where it just seems like all they do is hate. Kevin Samuels had this good energy towards women who were nice to him, and I don't think that he just picked on black women like that. But I think now, from the offspring of that, it is becoming very, very, very nasty towards the women that we are supposed to take care of. Now, my solution is for men to just be polite. Try to be nicer to the women. If we're dealing with women that want to argue and certain things like that, try to just walk away from those arguments. Try to diffuse those arguments. Try to listen to what she's saying and get an understanding of why does she feel that way, and then see if there's any validity in what she's saying, because sometimes it is, man, and sometimes we get stuck in our ways of just us wanting to be right or heard as well. You know what I mean? With the sign language, that kind of goes both ways, and I'm noticing it more on a lot of these podcasts and stuff. So yeah, and the other thing, at the end of the day, I hope that they can forgive us for the way that we have mishandled them in a certain light. I'm in this one group, and I swear, man, the women are just venomous. It just seems like they hate black men. I'm in there to do my research and kind of get an understanding. It's kind of hard for me to bite my tongue when I'm in this group, because it is a lot of venom, and it is aimed at us, and anything that's not us is better. So we need to start repairing our relationships. We have to start repairing our image. We need to let these women know that we are here for them and we will protect them if they are willing to allow us to. And this is where forgiveness comes in, where we take off our hats and we bow our heads and say we truly want to work through these problems. You know what I mean? And I think that will be the beginning of something beautiful for all of us, where we can let our guard down. Because I think everyone has their guard up. I think men and women have been hurt a lot by each other. And I don't think it's all because of us. I think it's outside influences that love to see that between us. So with that being said, you know, this is Balance. This is a lounge. Women, I truly apologize for the things you have to go through. I hope you guys can forgive us. I hope that you women can have some understanding that, you know, we are not going to be perfect, but there is a lot of black men out here that is truly trying to better themselves and trying to be there for you and trying to have relationships with you guys and really want something real from you. And I know that you guys want something real from us as well, you know, so hopefully we can come together and sincerely apologize. Subscribe to the channel. I'm Balance. I'm out. Thank you for attending the lounge. Let's move forward together in accountability, and I will talk to you next time. Thank you.